If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve.
Aha! I knew you'd need my help.
I welcome the chance to travel with you.
Let us seek honor together, my friend.
Lady, I got some new things. You should take a look.
It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last two Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Fate is whimsical. I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Kuhl's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
After After surviving the devastation in Tristram all those years ago, I swore vengeance upon Diablo and his ilk. I've sacrificed everything for it. This is my path, and I will follow it through to its bloody end.
You know that Leah admires you.
She has a kind heart.
And that is good, is it not?
Kindness will not help us survive in these dark times. The Lord of Lies is cunning. He wears many masks to hide his shifting nature from us. But we will have an advantage over him. The Black Soul Stone. Belial fears its power, for Soul Stones have bested his siblings in the past, and he could be imprisoned as well.
Have you met Belial in combat before?
Not openly. He was never one to lead an army, always in the shadows, much like his mentor, Mephisto. He wields intrigue and artifice as proficiently as you wield your weapons.
I don't have enough spirit.
Overwhelm the enemy and seize her companions. There is a witch among them, and another, a girl. Bring them to me along with the Black Soul Stone. They will be searching for the head of Zoltun Kuhl. Scour the oasis for it. Some old sorcery lingers on the skull, and it must be mine.
A vicious strike! Not enough spirit.
I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangerous side. I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him away from an army of skeletons because he was fixated on some dusty old tapestry.
Always wanted to fight.
Rethink your intent. I need spirit.
A whole nest of these things.
I want more time to explore the great library of Chaldean when this is all over.
You sound like your uncle.
Maybe. But they got to have books on the Black Soul Stone in Asmodan. Something.
What you ask is impossible. I will not do that. I don't have enough spirit.
Within you.
Rethink your intent. It cannot be done. Not enough spirit.
I'll never forget the fights I used to get in when I was a child.
Why did you fight?
The other children thought I was strange. They tormented me mercilessly.
Don't like the look of that. They should have run when they had the chance.
Coven does what it does. What drives people to evil?
People will do anything for power.
I don't know why. Power can be a terrible burden.
You will not enter the aqueducts! Lord Belial demands your blood! this gate for you.
Emperor Hakan.
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Kul's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
How are you able to appear before us?
They keep close watch on me, and I can't leave the palace. I stole an amulet from the Vajera ambassador. I saw him use it before. But I don't have much time. You need to find the stone. Leave Bilal to me.
You saw all the guards he had up there. Just how did he manage to sneak away?
This place reeks of demons. We must be wary.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldean is under siege.
Does he command all of these demons to serve him?
Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
Do you believe that?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
He was a great man. Let's get this over with.
I need spirit.
When this is over, I could open my own little inn somewhere, if I live.
My life is pledged to the service of the gods until my death.
Just the thing.
The rotting corpses are piled high in here.
We must leave nothing unexplored if we wish to purge these aqueducts.
That was That ability is not yet recharged.
Think about what Alaric said? That you are Nephilim?
I am a servant of the gods. No more, no less.
I think he might have been right. There is something special about him. That's one lever down.
Death is swift down here. We must be wary.
We must stop her for our master!
Belial must really want you.
Arthas said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
So Caldeum is infested with humans and smells of rot?
Yes.
Rethink your intent.
The Chaldean aqueducts were created by order of the Trade Consortium Council after the Dulgar Oasis was discovered 3 centuries ago. Though Chaldeum had been prosperous for many years, a reliable source of water allowed the city to grow even further. Luxurious public fountains were built to provide safe drinking water for everyone.
Your strength fails. I will not do that. You are defeated.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down. Shall we tramp around in this foul mud?
What you ask is impossible. Feel the wrath of Yitan! It cannot be done.
That passage should lead to the Desolate Sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
You would do better?
You shall see. when we get to my archives.
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there? Terribly messy in here. What is it? Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monsters?
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Your name is Covetous?
Covetous Shen. I hope I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
You run into danger like one seeking death, old man.
And yet, I'm still alive. Life is full of mysteries, isn't it? What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before.
What you ask is
now,
impossible.
I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost? No, we're not lost, are we? You know, it was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in a barrel. I had a lot of time to think to myself. It was a little uncomfortable. A delightful fellow, that young Gavin. Yes, he was so willing to show an old man around the desert. And his company only cost me a small bag of gold per day. He hardly complained about anything. Always a smile on his face.
Crucible! It's mine!
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. The crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up. Poor young man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
Yes, that would be good. Now let us go.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
Nothing I would advise you to eat.
Such pessimism from one so young. Hoping for the best never disappoints.
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
Striving for godhood got your head separated from your body, Cool.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve. Lie beneath this desert, perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread upon. The Haradrim could not destroy them. They could only leave behind. I still have. Blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
It's hard to believe no doubt the desert has swallowed its share of ancient texts. Glorious development.
I will not do that. It is not ready yet. Rethink your intent.
Incredible feat.
Found Kuhl's archives. They were strangely empty at first, but Kuhl laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Kuhl has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps
Finally, I have unlocked the secret of the Soul Stones once.
The evil of Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, was so pervasive that even after he had been defeated and entombed in a Soul Stone, his demonic essence oozed upwards into Travancore and corrupted the Zakharum priests. Though he fell to the same heroes who killed his brothers, I fear for us should he ever return.
The gods strike through me. I cannot carry more. I am returning to town.
Let us seek our fortunes together. Suits me.
Let us fight this evil together. You're too kind.
New goods today. Please look, you won't be disappointed.
You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
I have spoken to the gods, though they have never spoken to me directly. I do not believe you are one.
I see. Well, tell me, how do your gods communicate, if not directly?
I listen. I watch for signs. The wind guides me. The clouds direct me.
Oh, no. That sounds quite challenging. But in my religion, the gods sometimes appear in mortal form to deliver wisdom to confused travelers.
So you insist that you are a god?
Hey, you tell me. Do you feel wiser? Wise guy?
We, the Zakarum, have endeavored to make Chaldeum a city of mercy and salvation, but we have not yet been able to convince the emperors to change the ancient policy of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still sent to the desolate sands to die with nothing but the clothes on their backs.